Brandon, what can you control? You're an actor who your agent and your actor friends are saying, oh, everything's slow right now, everything's shut down. Maybe I'm going to quit being an actor. This is too hard. What do you do in the meantime?
A Tom quote really reminds me of this, and it's you as an actor control your own artgasm and insist that there are multiple. The things that, right?
I love that.
I love that.
Right. Yeah. Your own artgasm. Quotes. Yeah, you're in charge, and not just acting. In your entire life, doesn't matter what's happening. It's not what happens to you; it's how you respond to it.
Things that I do every day to make sure and that I am in tip-top shape and in ready to go for any audition or self-tape or what have you that comes my way. It's been probably about a month and a half since I had an audition, and I still work on monologues every single day. I still work on vocal training and vocal warm-ups every single day. I stretch, make sure that my body is limber. I'm getting up there now. You know,
are you doing the Jean-Claude Van Damme split challenge?
Lars, do I look like I can do the splits?
I think anybody can do it if you practice enough. You just got to stretch it out a little bit every day.
You're not wrong about that. And if I really put my mind to it, maybe.
Right. Just start slowly. Yeah.
Yeah. Just never mind. But like vocal training and monologues are the things that I've been working on a lot recently. I actually do have about 6 that I cycle through. That's every single day.
Yeah, and in addition to that, you've still, even though you talk about it's been a little while for your TV and film auditions, but you've been actively cast and working in theater shows and dinner theater shows. You're constantly helping other actors with their auditions, which means you're looking at sides, you're breaking down scenes, you're doing cold reads, you're in class as well. Yeah. I'm sure you're still looking at your goals and your dreams for the future too. So I think you just need to see it as a test. And sadly, I have heard from a lot of actors that maybe like at the extreme case, completely getting out of the business where they're just saying, you know what, enough's enough. I can't possibly make a living, which again, I totally understand. I'm not trying to diminish the reality that there are tough times. What I'm suggesting is that is when you need to double and triple down in your dreams and in your belief in yourself and decide, you know what, that is happening, but I'm going to move forward despite those circumstances. And that's what people in life who get what they want and do. And that can be really hard. That can be really frustrating. And I don't want to diminish and be like, oh, Lars is saying that I'm like that I'm just making all this up and it's all in my head. It's not in your head, but it's how you perceive that and how you react to it. And like anything, it's like how you see something determines the possibilities that you have. Like whether it's business or auditions, if you see auditions as a big, scary, nerve-wracking, terrible thing, well, then that's probably going to be your experience of it. If you see the world as this terrible place where everything sucks and everyone's out to get you and everything's getting worse and worse and worse, well, that's probably going to be how you walk around feeling and acting. So that is a choice. And it's like I'm a big believer in Charles Dickens is the best of times, it was the worst of times. Always in all of history, it's always gotten better. Simultaneously, it's always gotten worse, and it just oscillates through seasons. You know, it's sometimes it's harvest season, sometimes it's winter, and you do your best to batten down the hatches, and you survive winter.
Analogy?
Yeah. I'm for the farmers out there. You know what I'm talking about. And sometimes you have bad seasons, and like you could plant all your harvest and you do everything perfectly in the spring, and then there's drought or there's a plague of locusts out of your control. But do you then just not plant seeds the next year? I guarantee if you don't plant anything, you're not going to get any harvest. So
Mm.
it's just riding out these seasons, knowing that there will be ups and downs, but knowing that the seeds of your dreams that have been planted in your head by whatever universal forces do that kind of thing, those are your dreams. And it's up to you to see them to fruition and to see them to completion, despite the shit that goes on in the world. So what does that mean? Like Brandon said, voice and speech workouts, reading scripts, reading monologues, attending classes, joining workshops, making connections, updating your materials. What a great time to update your headshots, your demo reels, your resumes, your online profiles. It's like, see that as a blessing. It's the exact same thing as COVID to me, where COVID did suck. It wasn't great. Nobody would be like, yeah, let's do that again. Except tons of people made some incredible leaps and bounds by either changing their lives, getting into new things, dropping old things, finding new habits, finding new routines, finding new jobs, finding new vocations. Like the people who saw that as opportunity and pivot ended up being better than ever, despite one of the shittiest things that could possibly happen to everyone in the world at the same time. And it's the same with economics and business. There's always ups and downs, there's depressions and recessions, but inevitably a fact of those economic downturns is more millionaires and more fortunes are made during those downtimes than ever before, because people find a way to make things happen. The best people in any field, whether it's ups or downs, are still finding ways to turn those into silver lining opportunities. And that's what you got to do.